This famous cookie brand just updated their look for the first time in 6 years. Will it sweeten their appeal, or will it crumble under the pressure? I'm Greg. I've been a professional brand designer for the past 20 years, so here we go. If you're unfamiliar with Crumbl, they're a cookie shop that opened in 2017 and they rotate 6 new flavors a week, which is a perfect marketing technique for you to keep coming back without getting sick of cookies. Although, honestly, who gets sick of cookies, right? So first, let's talk about the typography. Crumbl updated their wordmark to be a chunkier, modernized version with a playful touch. You can see how they rounded out the corners and it gives it a nice effect, like when a cookie bakes on a pan, it spreads out. They also created a custom font called Crumbl Sans, which is a variable typeface that has different widths and weights. It matches the brand perfectly and it's extremely scalable. Next up, they dropped cookies from their name to make it more sleek and streamlined. This is just like what Dunkin' Donuts did, and it's been 6 years now, so it makes sense. They've built enough brand equity for the majority of people to know what they're offering, but they didn't stop there. It also looks like they dropped their original icon, which is pretty ballsy. Their old logo had a baker with a cookie in his hat, so now it's just a word mark. And as a designer, this isn't my personal preference, and although I felt that the old icon wasn't the strongest and looked a little generic, I always like having a graphical logo, and if subtlety was the end goal, maybe they could have paid tribute to it by taking the 3 little chips from the hat and using that as a standalone. The new illustrations are cool, they're relevant to the brand, and they look good. But I also feel like this is a style we've already seen used a lot. Maybe if they added a bit more character to it, it could have been something more iconic, more original and unique. The photography is perfect, the cookies are already gorgeous to begin with, so they really let the product shine. And lastly, they really amped up their signature pink color usage throughout all of their collateral, which I think is such a nice way to help reinforce the brand. When you see that pink, you're almost always going to recognize who it belongs to. So what do we rate this redesign? Well, overall, I think that they did a really nice job polishing and maturing the brand, giving it some more room to grow, and I do think that this will give it a foundation to expand upon later on into the future as the brand grows and evolves even more. So I'm gonna give it a 3.6 out of 5. So what do you think about Crumbl's new look? Is it a step in the right direction, or did they miss the mark completely? Let me know in the comments below, and if you wanna learn more about brand design, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.